All right, let's get this part started. Billy D, how you doing? I'm just getting some points for the Mystic Combat, use up some energy. And then, unfortunately, I've got to restart the streak in the basic arena. I hadn't done the basic arena. I think I got the streak started yesterday morning-ish. And I didn't do anything in it, and then I wanted to put up a few million last night. I got just over a million, and probably should have been doing arena. But yeah, I lost my streak in the basic, which is the first time in quite some time. So we will be starting, well, not from scratch necessarily, but the streak will be starting from scratch for the basic. But we do already have some points, but I'm going to go to run all 5 stars there. I've got about 2 million more to do in the featured, and a little bit more than a million for the summoner trial. But yeah, we'll be working in the basic for the majority of it. So what are you up to, Billy? What have you got going down? Let's use up a bit more energy, maybe. Yeah. And if you hear some crunching, I'm having some almonds. But how are things in good old Ireland? I think the thing I hate the worst for these class combats is finishing with an L2. Just because if you're doing the like low level daily EQ, it just takes forever to get to your 2 bars of power. Watching the darts, eating early dinner, and wife bringing kids out for the light show. Okay. Very good. So you're home alone? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Few pints and sports for you. Very good. Very good indeed. I don't think we're going to use up too much energy here, but that's okay. That is quite all right. It's been quite a while since I've lost my streak, actually. All right, well, let's get to the craziness. Let's get to it indeed. Let's get the lowest 5 stars on the go to get the streak restarted. BSB, how you doing? What you got going down? What you got going down on this Saturday morning? Okay. I've been up for about an hour. and I knew I wanted to get into the basic as soon as I could, and I figured, well, may as well share this struggle with others. And been better and well. Okay. You guys looking forward to the start of gifting on Monday? Y'all set to send out your presents to your alliance mates and your friends, and maybe even some of your favorite streamers who stream early on the weekends? I was planning, which I still want to do, but we'll see, I guess, how far we get into the arenas and whatnot. But I wanted to... Mr. Showers, how you doing? I wanted to get 7-3 done today. I have 4 paths to go. And I think pretty much everything I've got left, I want suicides off. So get arenas done, take suicides off between this evening and tomorrow. Just get her done. My only thing is, I was going to wait to open the 2 6-star Nexus until at least Hercules was in the basic. But if I finish 7-3 and have those 2 Nexus, I don't think I'm going to be able to hold on to them that long. It's not that far off. It's just I think it's the 11th of January that it should update. But and really there's nothing out of the basic currently that I would want other than really just a dupe on Ghost. So it won't change because you don't grind? Yeah, I think it would only change for people that got like 105, maybe, no, I don't even think 110, but who got like 105 in an arena and stuff, or 505. Only people who missed out by a very few would it change. So it could actually change for Relentless for the Odin grind, because he ended up 101 there. So if they take out the bots and the cheaters from that, he should end up with the 6-star Odin. And I don't know. I get that'd be interesting actually. Thinking about that now, because if that's what they're going to do, I don't think they would they couldn't take away, like, so in that case he would have gotten the 5-star. So I don't know if he already had the 5-star, but if he didn't, so he would have got a new 5-star for that. So they're not going to take away the 5-star. So in those cases, it could be really good for people. They end up with that 5-star from the grind, and where they missed for the 6, and now they get the 6. So, but I'm wondering if their final quarter of the year was really low, and with all those surveys that they've been doing, I didn't do any of the ones that they put out recently, but I wonder if I don't know if there was a question in there in regards to cheating, but I wonder if maybe they got a lot of feedback about like how cheaters could get away with so much, and that's why they're doing this now. And it could also be too that they just didn't have a way to figure out who was cheating. Maybe now they have ways to do it, so now they can implement those kind of repercussions. But yeah, I think that's a good thing for sure. For sure. It won't impact any of the arenas I've done. Yeah. Because the only arena that I've done since the changes that I've missed is the Doom one. and I was 187. So there was definitely not 86 or 87 bots or cheaters. Although, you know what would be really interesting? And it actually might be an easier way for them to do it. Like if they ban all the accounts, then so be it. But I think what they're saying is they're going to ban the accounts and they're going to go back and look at every arena, and where an account was banned that was in the top 100, then they'll adjust the scores. So I think, yeah, absolutely ban the accounts. But what they could simply do is change those arenas that would be in question to being in the top 200 or something. If they did that, that would actually change the result for me for that Doom arena. Guzman, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. What's new and exciting? Well, anything would be new to me, I suppose, because it's been a while. So what's exciting? This is the longest I've gone without doing the basic. Because normally I get the basic done, well, started day 1, finished day 2. And this time I didn't get the basic started until day 2. And even then, I didn't do very much for it. Mesh, how you doing? What you got going down? We almost got the streak back, so once we got that going, we'll be able to switch over to the R5s and really rack up the points quick. On my last path, because I got 99% on LOL, I did the same thing as well when I was doing Labyrinth. And when it was really dumb on my part, because I think I knew when I screwed up, and I should have just stopped and reset or just put it off until later. But I decided I'd go through and finish it. And for whatever reason, I'm like, well, you know, maybe it won't be the 99%. But yeah, it was. So I ended up having to do a whole extra path just because of one node missed. Hey, but it was more experience for LOL, right? Yeah, that seemed to happen to quite a few people, actually. Because I remember when I did it, there were at least 2 other people in my alliance who'd done the same thing, so... As long as you know where you missed, it's okay. But if you don't, oh, that could suck. Okay, so there's no need to do any extra points because we're already over that 350 milestone. So let's get into the R5s. Let's get to it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think if not for the lock, well, you could probably still screw up, but if you didn't have the lock camera, it'd be it would be much easier to know where you screwed up. Oh, let's do this. I don't like the other 2 that are on the Rhino team, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah. We got the boss rates here. I think there's still a couple nodes up. But I mean, we got tons of time. I know what I missed now? Okay, that's good. How long had you been working on LOL? Like, how long ago did you start it? I think for me, it was about maybe 2 months. I'm on Maestro now for the actual 100%. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think from start to finish for LOL. No, might have been a little bit more because I think I started it at the end of the year, and then I probably got it done. No, I started it I started at the beginning of the year because it was right after the gifting event. So I used that to get revives and health pots. I did the first 1 week. Oh damn! Oh wait, are you using Aegon? Because yeah, I could see getting through it pretty quick with Aegon. But yeah, I did it. Started it just after the gifting event, so I stocked up on revives and health pots, and then got the first path done. And I think probably used all of the revives and health pots that I had traded on the first path, and then yeah, got the other paths done over a couple months. I think I may have done. No, AOL was. I started AOL in June, and I finished that in September. So that that did take longer. Holy crap! She needs to back off. My goodness, she was coming in hot. All right. A mix of Aegon and Ultron and Apocalypse for all the. Okay. Okay. I think I've never done it with Aegon, but I think you could use him for every fight. The only one that yeah, I guess Electro, depending on what combo you're at, wouldn't be an issue. But that would be the only one that I could really see being any kind of problem with him. Because yeah, if his combo's high enough, then X23 wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, no, and I think I don't know how Juggernaut would work out. Okay. Oof, I definitely want to avoid that. Both of those dooms. Okay. Okay. So what was the main reason you were doing LOL? Just to get it done, or do you want the T4CC? I just finally got Ultron maxed at R3. I had taken it to R3 a little while ago, but I didn't have the ISO to get him all the way leveled up. And then the last thing during this level up event was tech advancement. So I opened a few crystals trying to get tech ISO, and I got enough to get him maxed out. So be using him probably a little bit more. I think I'm going to use him for war a fair bit. Oh, damn. Went to dash back, but nope. It was not having it. I have everything done except AOL and LOL with some pots. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I have the 3 LOL Karina challenges to do, variant 8, and 4 paths for 7-3, and then that would be everything for me. Would be done. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not going to get those LOL Karina challenges done anytime soon. And variant 8. That's all I can say about that. Variant 8. If I need T5B, then I'd be more likely to jump into that. But as long as I've got enough T5B for at least taking somebody to R2, I don't really feel the need to try to get that too much. Which, you know what? It kind of sucks with the extended off season for war, because that's a lot of resources that are going to be delayed in being able to get. BP, how you doing? I pulled this 2-star warlock. I was giving like a little girl with joy. Nice. Oh, I guess that's what I should start doing at the end of the streams, because I got quite a few of those collector crystals. Start opening a couple of those. See who we get. I don't know if I hit him once if that would remove the unstoppable. Well, no, it wouldn't matter, because even if I did and removed it, he'd still hit me. So not worth it, probably. Yeah, no. What do you got going down, Mr. PP? Or do you prefer me to call you 97-250? I wanted to try to get to 3 million yesterday, so that I just need another 5 to finish off the basic today, but once I lost my streak last night, I'm like, nah, I'm going to bed. I think the second match I lost was against Kingpin. And there was one of them where, man, the defender was just coming in hot, and I was not able to do. I couldn't parry. I couldn't get an intercept. I just couldn't do anything. Are you opening featured or basic lately? Featured. I'm trying to think of the last 6-star feature. No, I didn't open any of the last 6-star feature, but this current feature, it's only been the feature. I haven't opened any 6-star basics. As for the 5 stars, I only open feature 5 stars currently. Parasite, how you doing? Yeah, so for the 5 stars, there's maybe 25 stars I don't have. So the only way I'm going to get new 5 stars is from the feature, pretty much. And same, well, for the 6-star, I mean, there's tons of 6 stars I don't have. But I was opening basics for quite a while, and I was just getting dupes. I just kept getting dupe after dupe after dupe. None of the dupes I was getting were ones I wanted. They were all crappy dupes. So I figured go the feature. Oh, snap. And even if I get a shitty new champion, at least it's new. So yeah, for the 6-star, it's only got the feature. The next 6-star feature will be quite good, because there'll be a ton of new. Well, I think all of the new champions there would be. What the hell? Uh-oh. All of the champions would be new for me. And then depending on who else is in there, there could be some decent dupes too. So we'll see. Oh, this is gonna do me in, isn't it? Damn it. It's actually amazing how many 2-star champs missing in a roster, but most everyone nearly has all the 3 stars. Yeah. Well, especially now too, that where the 3 stars are, got them, are within the milestones for the arenas, right? And early on, so it doesn't take long. And then a lot of people used to do the 3-star arena just to get the new champions as well. So. Plus, opening PHCs, easy way to get to 3 stars. But the only way for 2 stars are through these crystals, pretty much. Open 5 6-star feature, not having a good time. Uh-oh. Who are you? Oh, Hercules, I'm assuming is who you're going for. Did you get anybody else good, though? So I opened, I think, 12 in total of this current feature. Mainly Penny or Hercules, who I wanted. I got Torch, which was really good because I'd wanted him for a really long time as a 6-star. And it was only recently that I got him as a 5-star. Adam and Justin, how you guys doing? But I got Torch, and I think it was in the same opening, the same batch of 6 where I duped him as well. But I got Penny, Spidey 2099, Chavez. I didn't get Overseer or Purgatory. I didn't get Hercules. But I got a dupe on Diablo. He was already awakened. But the higher SIGs, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, no, I can't. I definitely can't complain about this current 6-star featured. Pulled Scarlet Witch from the feature. Nice. Yeah, I was hoping. So, for the current 5-star feature, there's only 3 champions who would be new. Scarlet Witch, Hercules, and Kitty Pryde. And I think the day that feature reset, I opened 15, and I didn't get a single. Well, I mean, there was only 3 that would be new, but all it was dupes. And then a little while ago, I opened 3 or 5 more, and I got Kitty. So I ended up getting her as a 5-star. But I think I'm done with this current 5-star feature. I want to get to 1 million 5-star shards. Not for anything in particular, just to be able to say I got 1 million 5-star shards. Which I think I'm at 980 currently, so pretty damn close. But yeah, for the 5 stars, I'm only going to be opening the features. Because yeah, that's the only way I'm going to get new champions. Which the next 5-star feature, there's going to be a ton of new ones there. Come on. Don't think this will do them in. Maybe. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I got everything to rank up Ultron to rank 5. But in short of gold, we'll wait for level up though. Okay. We'll be back in 15. Kind of busy with work. Alright, dude. I will be here. I'm going to run through all 5 stars. So I probably got about 2.5 hours. So about another 2 hours. And then after I'm done with the 5 stars, with the basic, I'm going to do the last 2 million I need for the featured. So that should be only about 20 minutes. But what's going on here? This is weird. Normally I'm done fights by the time before the opponent gets to an L2, but this is weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see R8s. You might see 8 stars at some point. Yeah, we'll do that. Boy, none of these matchups did I like. I guess that's just the way we're going to have to go there, isn't it? Do that and that. This round I got Spidey 2090. Oh, very good. Torch, no need for him right now. Then I got Overseer from the side cast, and I got a lot of junk. Yeah. Grinding units in my alt accounts. Got 4.3 and 2K and 6K. Nice. You are ready for the gifting. Good stuff. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh, dear. Okay, okay. Hoopa. There we go. Cabby, how you doing? Jeez, it's been a while since I've seen you as well. You and Huseman both. So same question as for Huseman. What's exciting? Because anything you tell me is going to be new because I haven't seen you for a while. So, so yeah, what's exciting? Oh, come on. She blocked right at the... Oh, snap. You know, it's a really good thing I didn't go for Nebula in this current arena. Well, I guess if I was going for a champion, I'd have obviously been doing more of the arena, but I have not been feeling like doing arena. I think 6-star can go up to R7 based on the logics. No, they still max out at rank 5. Because you can get a rank 4, and then rank 5 is the highest you can take them. Yeah, rank 5 is the highest you can take anybody. Although in the new year we're going to get the striker mechanic, so that will change things up a bit. Nothing really. My iPad broke and could not find one. Oh, that sucks. Also, the 5-star feature should just be renamed the OML crystal. Yeah. So I think this one I've been getting Joe Fixit a bunch, but there was one a while back, maybe about a year ago, where I just could not stop pulling MODOK. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's do that. TP, how you doing? Next R5 to be Diablo, then I will bring up CMM and do 622. Okay. Yeah, Diablo is pretty decent. Much prefer playing on the iPad. My eyes and wrists thank me. Yeah, I played on the iPhone 8 for a long time, and when I first went to the 13, I still played on the 8 a little bit because the case I had for the 13, it was, I don't know, my hand placement just wasn't very good, so the controls didn't work very well. But when I play on the 13 for a little bit and then go to the 8, it felt so weird.
Ladies and gentlemen,
felt so weird.
We got him.
Dragon Knight, thank you for the follow. Okay. You know, if I wasn't thinking to go for Claire for the next arena, I might go round 2 to get Nebula, but seeing as I do want to get Claire duped, although to be honest, probably getting a new 6-star is more beneficial than having Claire duped because her dupe isn't that critical. But she is already rank 3. I do use her a ton, so I would like to get her duped. So. Okay, we're almost done with the R5s. Considering trading my iPhone X for a 13, but it's working fine. Do you like? Yeah, I quite like. But the thing is, too, I was using an iPhone 8. I like the bigger size of the 13, but also the battery life. Because my iPhone 8, like half an hour unplugged and it was dead. Whereas the 13, I can go all day without having it. Like, so after I'm done streaming, if I unplug the phone, I can go to bed and plug my phone in and I'm good. So just now and then, like at the end of the day, and then never have to charge the phone in between. For the game, it is better. The iPhone 8, the game was crashing for me every 20 minutes or so. With the 13, actually recently it hasn't been as frequent, but with the 13 it's been maybe about every hour 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm definitely liking it a lot more for the game, but overall I'm much preferring the 13. But again, I'm going from the 8 to the 13, so big difference. I don't know if you're going from a iPhone 10 or 12. Like, you probably wouldn't see the difference in size, and I don't really know how much of a difference you would see in performance. But if you've got something a little bit older where the battery is degraded, then going to any newer device, it would be an improvement, right? Because the battery would be new and it would last longer. So one thing I do like though is because of the bigger screen for arenas, I have it shows more champions. Well, I guess it's just one more column, but I do quite like that. By the way, I was reading something regarding Unreal Engine in 2022 as the UE version 5 been used more and thus replacing UE version 4. This may also help Kabam to fix almost everything in game by 2022. But isn't the Unreal Engine, isn't that for PC gaming? Not that I know anything about that, but I don't know how relevant that would be for a mobile game though. As I guess Kabam is waiting for doing things to include the UE. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, what they had suggested was that they were working on the issues pretty much since the issues came up. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's some... that's interesting too, right? Like, I think the Striker thing they had to introduce because they're still going to be developing new stuff. They can't stop developing new things because, of the current state. But I don't know, man. Like, introducing something like that, which is going to be very different when you've already got problems. Which, I mean, that's a big part of why I don't want to see the mastery presets as for the way the game is current. What the hell? For the way the game is currently. Like, if the game was in a better state, then yeah, bring on the mastery presets. But how it is now, I just think it has too much potential to make things even worse. UE is cross-platform and okay. Do I R5, Captain Marvel, Hype, Apocalypse, iBomb, Gilly 29? Geez, that's a lot of options and all different tools for different jobs. Stealthy Apocalypse is the only one unduped. Apocalypse is the only one. Wait, Apocalypse is the only one unduped. So I think out of the ones you've listed, his dupe is probably the least critical. None of them are super critical, but out of any of them, his probably makes the least difference. The only time that his is nice, but I think it would be more impactful if you run suicides. If you don't run suicides, it has less, because if you're running suicides, the little bit of damage that you'll take from your poison, because they'll end up being immune to the bleed, so that part of the suicide is going to be irrelevant after the first fight, most likely. So if he's duped and you sit him out every couple fights, he'll heal up the poison damage. So that's where you could say that the dupe would come in handy. People say Hyperion. Of the ones I've used, I'd probably go Apocalypse. Yeah, what content you're working on would matter. But I would say out of those ones, Apocalypse is probably the most well-rounded. As in, both capabilities, but also applicability. Like, I think he would be the one that you would use in more situations. And even if you didn't intend to use him specifically for a lane or whatever, as long as you've got another mutant on the team, it's going to be beneficial to have him. iBomb, I don't know how much of a difference iBomb from R4 to R5 would make, but I would probably have him as the next one. So for me, I would do Apocalypse first, probably I-Bomb, and then maybe Hyperion. Those would be the three I'd be considering. I think of those three, I-Bomb. Well, Hyperion's Awakening is pretty decent. It's not essential, but it's nice, for sure. More impactful than Apocalypse's. Because Apocalypse's Awakening, if you've got some health pots, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, I would do Apocalypse. I would do Apocalypse, and then it would be between I-Bomb and Hyperion. Wait. I don't, like, I realized the value for Gilly 2099. The only thing with her I don't care for is the need to finish every fight with an L3. I just don't. Yeah, I don't care for that at all. You got Mags at R5? Okay, yeah, and those two go well together. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could say with Apocalypse that I could see somebody not liking is just that because he's so big, he kind of feels a little bit clunky. But for actual use, like, he brings so much to the table. Like, his immunities are nice. I don't know if there's anybody else that can be disorient immune. But yeah, he'll go bleed immune, disorient immune, incinerate immune. Then his L1 and L2 with the degen, the poison, I can't see somebody. Yeah, the only thing I could see against Apocalypse is just that he's big and would feel kind of clunky. Hyperion is very well rounded, but damage can be RNG. If you have Brie Larson to run with Fury, then there's your damage. I say Apocalypse still. Yeah, I'd still go Apocalypse. Because if anything, like, Apocalypse increases the value of every other mutant. So even if you weren't going to use... So the thing is with him, right? Because you want to use him to, at the very least, regardless if you're going to make somebody a horseman or not, you want to be able to get him to 4 charges as soon as you can. So the higher rank he is, the easier that's going to be. I mean, if you run Cable, well, then just one fight and he's got the 4 charges. But let's just say you don't want to run Cable or you don't have him. So yeah, the higher rank, the better. Get him the 4 charges and then do with it as you want. Either play him with 4 charges or make another mutant a horseman. If you've got Strife, that's going to benefit Apocalypse for his L1 and his L2, which will just do more damage. Yeah, I can't see going wrong with Apocalypse. Because even if you don't like that he is big and, a little bit clunky, that's fine. Then all you need to do is just get the 4 charges for him and make another mutant a horseman. No Cable? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So if no Cable, then what you'd want to look for is a mutant early on in a path. No Strife? Oh, that's okay too. Yeah, and that's the thing too. He doesn't need anything. Everything with him, like for synergies, it just makes him better. There are other champions who kind of need a synergy to be great, but that is not the case for Apocalypse. He's great as is, and those synergies just take him over the top. And neither of those synergies... Well, I guess the Cable one could change. Yeah, it would only really change the first couple fights, how you would play. Do we get a free gift for Christmas? Yes. We're going to get a gift card, and then with that gift card, we can trade it in. I think the gift card we're going to get like on the 23rd or 24th, and then from the 25th and 26th, we can trade it in for, I guess we're going to be able to choose what we want. But of course, it's going to be based on progression title. Now, last year, the Christmas gift was several items. For Thronebreaker, it was a rank 1 to 2 gem, gold, sig stones, and I think there was something else, but I don't remember. I was really, and I think a lot of people last year were expecting to see a 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal. So, especially considering with the trade-in store, I think we might see it this year, an Awakening Gem Crystal. Our gift on Christmas morning is the game won't lag or drop inputs the first 10 minutes you play. Oh, so the game is going to be down for Christmas? That's the only way I see the game not having any kind of technical glitch, is if you just can't get in the game. Oh. We don't need to worry about the evade, but let's do this and get a little bit more damage. There we go. So I'm Cav, if I get a 5-star generic for a free gift, just saying, do I use it on Apocalypse? No, I would not use a generic on Apocalypse. And like I was saying, so for Apocalypse, the Awakened ability, if you've got health pots, it does the exact same thing. Because if you've got health pots, you do a fight, you lose some health, you throw the health pots into him between the fights. If he's awakened, you enter the fight. So you'd fight first, lose a little bit of health, enter the next up to 2 fights. So on your 3rd fight, you enter and gain a little bit of health. So yeah, his awakening ability does exactly the same thing as a health pot. I got a Domino. To use a generic on Domino? No. There really aren't too many. Well, it depends too, right? Because as long as you like a champion and you want to awaken, then sure. But for actual need, I don't think, to be honest, Apocalypse, even a class gem, is not a necessity. But you know, if you've got him, he's got decent prestige, so that's a benefit there. And then just to have the champion awakened, but not for not a generic. To be honest, I think there's only 2 champions of the game that absolutely have to be awakened to use. There's others who benefit greatly, but I feel there's only 2 that, if they're not awakened, you do not use. And that's Star-Lord and Aegon. You could say like Dr. Voodoo or Omega Red, but you could still use them. You probably wouldn't use them as much, but you could still use them. You're going to get most of their... Well, Voodoo, not so much. But Omega Red, yeah, you'd lose out on a fair bit of damage and the possibility to go unblockable. But yeah, only 2 champions that I see that you would not play if they are not awakened. Only for defense, I'd say. Yeah, for Domino, really, it's only defensively that you'd want her awake. Well, I mean, having her awakened is nice anyways, because it is the potential for extra damage. But on defense is where you'd really want her awakened. But again, not a generic. Although, I don't know. Well, here's the thing, too. So, the value of 5-star generics, after the trade-in store, the value of 5-star generic Awakening Gems has gone up, because that is the potential, 5 of them, at least from the previous trade-in store. So 5 generic 5-star Awakening Gems gives you the potential at a 6-star Awakening Gem. So if you look at it that way too, you're probably going to be even less likely to use a 5-star generic Awakening Gem. That being said, I think if they do that trade-in again, where you can do the generic 5 stars to a 6-star gem, I think they'll have it at 3 rather than at 5. Taz, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? Yeah, so any 5-star, I think I have one generic 5-star Awakening Gem currently. I had 4 when the trade-in stores opened, and then I was able to trade in, I don't remember what class it was, but I was able to trade in another couple 5-star Awakening Gems to get the 5th generic. So, not much, just making some coffee. Very good. Very good. I got the 6-star class gem. I didn't need, of course. Yeah. Yeah, so about 3 weeks ago now, I used a generic gem, a generic 6-star Awakening Gem on Nick Fury. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to have 2 mutants on the team. I'd been talking about doing it forever. And that was, the 2 reasons why I did it when I did was just 1, I've been talking about it forever, and 2, I just wanted to make a video of it. And so I traded in the 5 generic Awakening Gems. And what do I get for the 6-star? Skill, of course. But I traded in the skill and I ended up with Cosmic. So I was going to trade in the Cosmic because I wanted Tech, but I wanted Mystic or Tech. And then I was like, well, I could trade in the Cosmic. I could end up with another Cosmic, or I could end up with skill. So I just held. I just kept the Cosmic. And I think I'm gonna probably use it on Cosmic Ghost Rider, but I'm gonna hold on to it for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna do the grind for Hercules, and I might open 1 or 2 more of the current featured 6-star crystals. But yeah. 15 million for a selector in arena. Yeah, that's for the 5-star though. So I've got the prediction at 94 million on the 6-star and 15 million for the 5-star. Because as far for the 5-star, those are all champions that been around for quite a while. I feel for the 6-star, I think Nebula is going to be the main target. Maybe Joe Fixit. I don't know about Hawkeye too much. Traded in, I got Mystic again. Wait, did you trade Mystic and then get Mystic? That happened a lot. And I really don't think that should have been. That was just bad design. There's no way that you should be trading in a 6-star Awakening Gem and getting that same class. That's, yeah. Redonkulousness. And I mean, I think it was purposeful the way they did that, but yeah, I think that was not good. Let me take a look and see when. I think Hercules is in the basic, the 11th of January. Hang on. But yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to hold on to those 2 6-star Nexus until then. 6-star basic pool. Yeah, 11th of January. Purgatory, Overseer, Hercules, America Chavez, Spider-Man 2099, Penny Parker, Medusa, Iceman, Starkey. Okay. So Penny, I'd like Awakened. Spider-Man 2099, I'd like Awakened. Medusa and Iceman would be nice to get, and Starkey I would like Awakened. Hercules would be nice to get as well. So yeah, I don't know if I could hold off. So we'll be looking today. We're called. All good, dude. All good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I get those two 6-star Nexus, I'll be opening them right away. And I mean, just because I hold on to it until the 11th doesn't mean that I'd see any of those champions as options from those Nexus. So we'll see. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go turn off my fireplace. And back I am. Back I am. It's my fault for streaming early. Well, you know. Okay. I was going to stream yesterday, but I finally got done at the dentist and came home. I was knocked out for a while. Then after I got up, I went shopping. And then last night, when I ended up doing the arena, I was just tired. Do you know if the gifting and the holiday calendar starts on the same day? I think so. Let's see. Let us see here. Okay. They had all the dates listed. So gifting is the 20th. The holiday calendar is December 21st. The 21st to the 4th is the holiday calendar, and the gifting is the 20th to the 3rd. And then we have the holiday gift. I think we get the gift card on the 24th, and we can trade it in on the 25th and the 26th. So we get gifting and then the next calendar. So Monday and Tuesday, something to look forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing what the gift is going to be, though. I'm kind of thinking, so because they're doing like a gift card and you trade in the gift card for your gift, I'm assuming there's going to be a couple different choices. The only things I could really see would be rank up gems. I don't know if there'd be a 2 to 3 rank up gem as a gift. That wouldn't be bad. But I think more likely a 1 to 2 rank up gem would be one choice, and then maybe a 6-star awakening gem would be another choice. I don't know if they would have. Yeah, I don't think they would have T6B and T3A as a choice. I think it's going to be a rank up gem or an awakening gem. And I don't really know, because if it's a random class, actually if it's a random class, I think I'd have to go for the awakening gem, because as of right now, I don't think there's any 6-star that I've got that I want to take any higher than they are. There's a couple that I would do to rank 2, not because of any use, but more just to use the resources. And the only rank 3 that I could see doing would be Mole Man. And as things are currently, I have no need for him to be at rank 3. If I were going to use him for map 8, then yeah. I might, well, since Parasite can't be listening, I'll say I may end up taking Cable to rank 3 because of map 8. But I think I'd probably wait until the 6-star feature resets, though, just in case I got Kitty Pryde, because I probably want to take her to rank 3. So are you planning on doing some gifting, Taz? Or not gifting? Yeah, gifting. If I can get the rest of 7.3 done between today and tomorrow, I don't really see. I might do some GGCs with the Alliance, but outside of that, I don't really see the need for gifting. If yeah, because I was kind of thinking to start doing some of the LOL Karina challenges, but I think I'm just going to hold off until the game is more reliable. But during the gifting event would be a good time to do that. Because then, yeah, I could make sure I could. Well, I think if anything, it's going to be the health pots that I would need. Some revives, but I've always got revives. I just never have health pots, so not much, but some. Yeah, yeah. It'll be if that image of the items that are in the greater gifting crystals, if that's accurate, with the 6-star awakening gems and the 6-star weapon X, I mean, the GGCs are going to be one of the most gifted items to begin with, but if Awakening Gems and a 6-star Weapon X are in there too, yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I think most of my... So I've got 30,000 units. I figure between 10 and 15 I'll use during the gifting. And 6 are going to be in giveaways. Yeah, I don't know how much beyond that I would do, actually. Because for the most part, the greater gifting crystals really... I don't know, I just don't find them that appealing. Like, the potential for things you can get is nice for sure, but the odds of getting those the really high value items is pretty low. So I don't know if I'd be all over the greater gifting crystals for that. And every 10 is 3,000 units. Dragon Knight, how you doing? Dude, it's been a while. I hope the next dual crystal is Cosmic. I'm still hunting Hercules and Surfer. Okay. Are you looking for prestige? Hercules, I mean, prestige and usefulness. I'm only trading for a decent chance of revives, half through 7-3. Okay. How are you finding it? You like it? Yeah, when I was doing 7-3, I had a ton of T2A, so I had to just go for PaC. Didn't have T2A, and I was able to use a fair bit of the T2A I had in overflow. So now I can go through and yeah, I've only got 4 paths to go, but I like both Chapmans. Okay. Yeah, I think people who actually use Surfer do like him, but I think outside of people who use him, he's mainly seen as just prestige. It has. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. How's school going? Yeah, I think the dual class crystals, I think that's on a specific rotation, but I'm not sure. Hate Paradox. If there are already 3-4 nodes, then the Paradox adds 2 more. So for the last little bit of 7-3 that I had done, it's going to work out because I wanted to use King Groot for Kang. Yeah, but that I would have to wait until tomorrow because I'll have King Groot in AQ. But then I also wanted to use Spidey 2099 for Sim Supreme, and I have two paths left for that quest. And I think I'll use Spidey, or at least take Spidey 2099 for that fight for those last 2 paths. And I just recently took him to rank 2, so that's going to work out decently there. I'm all done. I've been done since October. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've seen you. Did you find a job in the field? Are you still looking, or just taking some time now that the education is all done? Big Dog 44. Okay. Man, it's been a crazy difference for map 8 when I had King Groot at rank 2 as opposed to rank 3. At rank 2, I was probably going between 4 and 8 items per day for map 8. And now, so that the 2 times I've run it with him at rank 3, I've used no items. I get to... So usually, by the time the bosses are being engaged and I'm up and can have a go at the boss, usually Penny's at about 40%. And I've just been using items to finish off Penny. I haven't needed to use items at all through the path. So, and it's completely because of King Groot at rank 3. It's freaking crazy. Really liking Spidey 2099. He plays so smooth. Yeah, I haven't. When I first pulled him, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, a new champion, great. And then shortly after I pulled him, I saw people liking him for whatever. And then I didn't watch, but I did see a video of him against that Sim Supreme in 7-3. And then I figured, well, I may as well take him to rank 2 if I'm try him out, whatever. So now that he's at rank 2, and the Sim Supreme fight is one of the last fights, last bosses I have, well, may as well put him to use. But I'm going to have to look up how to actually play him properly. At least how to play him properly for that fight. I'm still looking, but I have an interview for an information systems internship with the city on Tuesday. Okay, very good. Good luck with that. Yeah, I think getting in, well, with IT in general, like if you're able to be in with a big organization, it's good for experience. Good for experience, and then just good for get a job in the industry to begin with. But yeah, having experience with a bigger organization is going to be good long term for sure. And it's funny though, because the principles are the same regardless if there's one user on the network or 1,000. But obviously the workload supporting 1,000 is going to be quite a bit. The interview is going to be for an hour? Okay. I just hate the whole job hunting process in general. Like finding something that you'd be interested in, to doing the cover letter, to the interview. Yeah, I just hate the whole... Once I'm in the job, fine. But trying to get into a job? Ugh. And I get nervous for interviews and for tests. And for tests, it's kind of stupid because when you're being tested, it's on information you know. Either you know or you don't know, right? So going in to do a test, you should, if you understand what was being taught, you should feel comfortable. For an interview, usually it's, relatively the same questions, right? So there as well, but I just get nervous for both. All right. So if it's an internship, do you know if it has the possibility of becoming permanent employment, or is it just a set period of time? It's a long process. I applied over 6 months ago. Okay. Yeah, dude, that is pretty... that is a fair bit of time. So I started applying for jobs about a month ago. I think from maybe the very first time I streamed like a year ago, I was saying I need to find something to do other than MCOC. And so finally, a couple weeks ago, I started applying for jobs. I had one interview so far, and then I'm supposed to do training for that job in January. But I was thinking to go to my parents in January, but now with how things have changed, I don't know if that's going to happen. And if I'm going to... yeah, I think I'd probably still go to my parents, and if need be, then I just miss out on that job. Because I haven't seen them for 2 years, and they're not getting any younger. But I think for this one, though, the training is something that, like, happens. So if not January, I could probably do the training later on. One hack I may say: try to give interview to the company which has English as second language, and you have English native. Then the interviewer will be nervous that she will definitely get hired. Got to go. Take care, all. All right, PP. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Tintin 81. Okay. That's an old comic. I don't know until I ask at the interview, but it's going to go for 6 months to a year. Okay. Yeah, I think the big thing in IT is experience and certifications, really. So, like, once you're in the job, you know, if you're able to do whatever kind of certifications it is, do as many of those as you can. Because that's another thing too, is that a lot of employers will pay for your courses for it. And then, yeah, that's just going to help you as your career goes along. And I think too, the way things are going, more and more, some kind of security component is going to be beneficial. I think there was something just announced, like within the last few days, of some big security flaw in Microsoft's. I don't know if it's their newest OS or just in general, but yeah, it's supposed. I think if I were to ever get back into hardcore IT, that's where I'd be interested in. It would be more the security aspect of things. You know, the one thing that kind of sucks with the certifications, it makes sense. But it doesn't really... like, if they ask for a certification of something, that's all they want. Like, yeah, they'll ask you questions in the interview to prove you know what you're doing, kind of thing. But it's kind of hard to prove you know that specific topic or specific piece of software or whatever without the certification. So I did quite a few courses. I never did the exams for certifications, just because I don't like doing exams. So I did training for like all these different things, but I got nothing to show for it. But for the employer where I was working, when I was doing all these courses, it was beneficial to them because I had the knowledge when I would come back to the office, but it was no good for me, as like now if I apply for a job, I can't list, I took these courses. Well, what about the certification? Well, I never did the exam. And most of that stuff now is way outdated anyways. Rar, how you doing? I am streaming early. I was up early. I needed to restart not restart, but get the streak going again for the basic arena. And I was about to start, and I'm like, well, let me do this and see who's around to shoot the shit with. So here we are. Here we are. kind of weird. Because it used to always come in with the wanting to be famous thing, and now it's this whatever. Patricia Todd. Okay. I don't even know why I'm removing the thing, because I don't think it really matters. Oh, that was on the YouTube side. Okay. You mean network security work manager? Yeah, or just IT security in general. Like, it's just more and more often you're hearing of companies that are being compromised, and whether it be the you got to pay to get your information back, or your information unlocked, or whatever. But that kind of stuff, a lot of that is just being proactive, though, too. So, Dragoon, do you think you'd prefer to work for, like, in the public or private sector as far as IT goes? Because pretty much my whole career in it was for government, so which I would like to work in the private sector for it. I just think it would be a different pace. But if I had mainly worked private, I would have probably liked to have tried public as well. Just, yeah, different approaches to it, I suppose, too. So yesterday I tried another 5-star dual class crystal to get a good mutant for my awakening gem. And I got Moon Knight, and I was one away from Omega Red. Oh. Sandy, how you doing? I hope my Kingpin gets awakened. Yeah, I don't know how essential his awakening is. I know it's definitely something that you'd be happy about, but I don't know how critical it is. I think for me now, the only character, not necessarily the only, but the main character I currently want awakened is Ghost. Doom would be good for prestige, although I'd probably sync whatever Mystic Sig Stones I have. Yeah, they'd probably go to him. I've got Diablo at 140. I don't think I'll put any more Sigs into him. If he gets duped, great, but I don't think I put any more Sigs into him. Omega's at 150 or 160. So I had Mutant Sigs. I put them in him. Actually, between him or Apocalypse, but for Apocalypse it would actually be more because of prestige. That healing up per fight is not bad, but again, as long as you've got health pots, you've got that. This time, how you doing? The day you join a private company, I guess we will not be getting much of these via the stream. Let's see. Well, I'd still stream, not as often. But I just want to be playing this game less, which I just need something else in life to do. What are them in chat? Do not sure understand, but if you do just outright ban, banning or timing out is the same thing, because usually when those come up, it's not like the next time I see it, it won't be the same account. So it's usually different accounts. I don't think I've ever seen those from the same account anyways, so. I never did a government job. I worked for a private company, and that was nice. The folks would be different. Yeah. I'd like to do private industry just because I think the pace would be faster. But it was more so on like slow days where I was like, because I found days where I wasn't very busy, I found really exhausting. Days that I was busy for majority of it, it was fine. But yeah, sitting around with nothing to do, oh man, I found that tough. Although it was good for reading, did a ton of reading. I was not aware of it, hence I didn't do anything, Billy. But so yeah, like I said, Adam, like for the amount of people that are usually in chat, you don't really need to worry about it. For the most part, I'm going to be able to take care of anything that comes up. But and really, like that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. It would more be just if it was something, you know, like somebody being annoying or whatever in chat. I'm just a little bit away from my level 60 and get that damn throne breaker. Yeah. Those daily throne breaker crystals are nice, and then also just being able to get full advantage of whatever offers and stuff come out based on the progression title. Yeah, if you can have the highest progression title, you get the most out of it for sure. Yeah. Ooh, I should throw on an attack boost actually. Okay. I remember those slow days. Yeah, and I found like those days too, just time would just come to a crawl, right? Whereas if you're busy, the day goes by so fast. Sandy's expressing his heart here, as there's no bot to stop him. Oh, wait, we got a few people in chat. Let me check this. I haven't actually, well, I mean, it's set up, so it's gonna work either way. But yeah, with there being a few people in chat, I want to see. I don't know. I think I can set the giveaway thing to a time limit. Okay. So we got everybody there. Users active within the last 5 minutes. Okay. So I think. Okay, yeah. So it's as people comment, then they're eligible for the giveaway. Okay. So if everybody just types the number 1 in chat, I'm just gonna test this giveaway thing. Right now, Billy D is the only one who's said anything in the last couple seconds, so he'd be the only one eligible to win. But if everybody can hear me, types number 1. There we go. Justin, Adam. Well, Justin wouldn't be eligible to win because he typed number 2 rather than 1. Okay, so that's 3. Wait, why didn't... Huh, interesting. Alright, so let's see who would win here. Okay, so it tells me right away, but I think it takes a couple seconds for it to show up. Yeah, okay, cool. Coolio. Alright. Now, what does this do? If I roll it again... Oh, okay. So I can just keep doing it, and then... Yeah, okay. Huh. So everybody's a winner. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, that's much easier than the Discord giveaway thing. Okay. So yeah, I think everybody that's here, you're usually the same people. So Monday, and I will on Discord specify for the YouTube streams which ones are going to be giveaways, but the stream on Monday will be a giveaway stream. We'll do day one of the gifting event going on. Actually, maybe that's a bad idea because anytime there's something introduced, there's always something problematic. Well, it won't be right away. It won't be as soon as gifting goes live, but yeah, Monday will be a giveaway stream, and it will be more closer to usual time, like once arena resets. There's something around the Nightbot, which we don't. What was the code via which Billy communicated to the bot? Was it has won the giveaway? Okay, nope. Yeah. Ooh, and I was also going to throw on a DJ. Thank you for the sub. I was also going to throw on a attack boost. Let's do that now. Yep, that's about as good as it's going to get. Oh, maybe this was a bad idea. No, it's okay. It's okay. Why boost? Because I got a ton of boosts in overflow, and it makes the fights go a little bit faster. Also, I usually do it when I get to the lower 5 stars, just because they're not going to be as strong as the R4s and R5s. So yeah, it just helps get through the fights a little bit faster. And then also, because there's so many in overflow, otherwise they just go to waste. So... if I'm going for trying to get a champion, I'll try to have the rainbow boosts active as much as I can. Especially if I've opened the solar crystals. Because if you open the solar crystals, you get so many of the rainbow boosts. The only thing that's annoying there is that they only last for 15 minutes, so you're constantly have to refreshing them. I should probably use up a bit of energy too. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. No. She got away. So yeah, the first giveaway one is going to be Monday. Then there'll be 2 more for YouTube, which will be random, but I'll announce it on Discord. And then there'll be 2 on Discord, which I'll announce on Discord as well. And the 2 on Discord will be for 1,500 units. The YouTube ones will only be 1,000, and the 2 on Discord will be 15. I should probably do because I'm thinking for the most part, people are just going to be asking for the graded gifting crystals. So really the YouTube, actually, you know what? I think the YouTube ones will be 900 units. Because I think it's going to be mainly graded gifting crystals. So that people are asking for, and that's just going to be easier. 900 units, 3 graded gifting crystals. 1,500 units, 5 graded gifting crystals. If people want something other than that, then that's fine. But yeah, just make it easier if that's all they want. But 900 units worth of like revives and health pots, that's actually a fair bit. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It's been years I've been single, hence I forgot to express love and affection, and I was not able to come up with anything to express to even like. Okay. Ooh, so we're not going to discuss it, but has anybody seen Spider-Man yet? Oh. Forgot how to express. So I'm 6 subs away from 500. So I think during the gifting event, so within the next 2 weeks, I'm probably going to do the stream for the 500 subscriber thing on YouTube, which will be the opening of the 10 5-star Nexus and the 100 Thronebreaker Daily Crystals. Spidey's all over the internet, and Marlo's going all in to take down snippets in videos. You haven't seen it yet? Okay. Yeah, I think that's the biggest movie out in quite a while, eh? Like biggest as in the most hyped up movie for quite some time. Yeah. And the boys meant to see it yesterday, but 15 minutes in, a few foolish idiots start messing about in cinemas. Show. Oh, really? Oh, damn. Okay. Huh. So rather than just kicking out the troublemakers, they just stopped the movie. Huh. Spidey and Matrix 2 is on the list to watch this Christmas, New Year. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think the Matrix is... I think Spider-Man will be bigger than the Matrix. Um, yeah, because I think the Spider-Man one, anybody that's into the Marvel movies, anybody that's into Spider-Man, whereas the Matrix, I think the main thing for the Matrix will be people who really liked the original movies. I don't know how many people. Yeah, so if somebody has never seen any of the Matrix movies, I don't think they would go. Whereas I don't know if there's anybody who wouldn't have seen any of the MCU movies. Well, somebody who doesn't watch movies, yes. But anybody who watches movies in the last like 20 years, you have to have seen at least one of the MCU, just because they've been so dominant, right? Not that they've been great movies, like that they've all been great movies or anything, but over the last 20 years, there's been, yeah, like those have just been all over the place. They're a different universe, but we'll see both. One is fantasy, the other is philosophy. I am synced with timeline with both the. Okay. Yeah, neither of them do I care either way if I see in the theater. But I think the Spider-Man one, I'd more so want to see in the theater. Oh. I don't think. Yeah, I didn't see any of the Matrix movies in the theater when they initially came out. Oh, ran right into that, didn't I? Okay. So it was all around regarding the masking in cinemas. Really take care, man, and have masks, and I hope people do the same. I actually stopped them. They were spitting sweets and juice at people and wouldn't keep masks on. Damn. Okay. Hmm. Mm-mm. Some people's kids. There was one movie. Oh, I don't remember what movie it was that I went to, and somebody just kept talking. I don't. I don't think they. I think they were by themselves too. So I think they were just talking to themselves. I think it might have been A Quiet Place. It might have been when I went to see A Quiet Place that somebody was just there talking to themselves. Yeah, let's do that just to mix things up a little bit. Mix it up. Okay. I think this is probably going to be the biggest movie out in the last 2 years for the Spider-Man. I know they were trying to hype up the Black Widow movie, but I think like it did okay, but probably in comparison to a Marvel movie, maybe not so great. But it was also kind of like a prequel too, right? Turns out they weren't vaxxed and falsely got tickets using their bros' vax papers. They are in a lot of trouble. Plus, they were 25 to 30 years. What? I thought you were talking about like 14, 16-year-olds. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm guessing they must have been drunk then. Not that that's any excuse, but at that age, I hope they were drunk. Because seriously, if they were sober and acting like that, damn. Hell, even at that age, 14, 16, 15, that's pretty ridiculous. You know, for any movie I've gone to see in the theater, I think the only... Yeah, it was only that one time with the guy talking to himself. And it wasn't even the whole movie. It was just like at the beginning of the movie. And then either I just tuned it out or he stopped. But yeah, for any movie I've ever seen in a theater, that was the only time somebody's like misbehaved. And did a drop kick at me. I said over 2 rows of seats. Okay. You go, Billy. Show them what you got. Were there many people in the theater? Okay, so we're at 5 million here, 3 million more to go. But let me go finish off the featured, and then we'll come back to the basic. Actually, let me use some energy, finish off the featured, and then come back to the basic. And finish off whatever 5 stars I got. I probably got about another 500,000 to 1 million. Let's use up some of this energy. Oh, gee. Yeah, so, yeah. Probably closer to 500,000. And I think we're done, or pretty damn close to being done AQ. Yeah, we're all done. Excellent. Did I already move up? Yes. And we've got a bit of time until war starts. 2 hours. Ooh, let's see. What we've got here. Mutant combat. Okay, so let me give that a couple minutes. What is this? Finish with a light attack. Okay, nice. Those will be quick and easy. So, let's go into here. Where's Pear? So, light attack. And that. Let's bring him in as well. Okay. Eventually, he's gonna get sick and tired of hearing this song, though. So I think we had 3 minutes, right? 2.5, okay. Let's just take a quick look at the rewards for 7.3. Yeah, so for the T5CC selectors, I'm going to go all Cosmic, just to get back the T5CC that I used for King Groot to rank 3. The 30 generics are going to be nice. I don't think I'm going to use that. I think I'll just hold on to them. But the two Nexus, That's going to be hard to hold on to. That will give me another T6B. And then that'll be just, well, I'm almost at half of a T2A. Okay. Dummy Hex, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? Let's see if we got this going yet. Okay, let's get going with the feature to finish this off. So we just need 2 million for the feature, and that will be that. Okay. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. So what do you got going on, Dummy Hex? I used Angela the other day for incursions, and man, so I had her with Odin, mainly for the pre-fights, but they have a synergy together that at each fight you do, her buffs get more potent, and damn, it's pretty crazy. Like even the regen, I think I was in room 7, whereas normally her regen would be ticking for a little bit over 100, but by room 7, and because of all the fights I'd used her prior, her regen was ticking for like 400. Which was pretty nice. How you been? It's Dirt13, by the way. I usually chat with YouTube and taking a little break with Marble right now, but still hyped for Greater Gifting Crystal. Okay. All right. So what have you been up to? Yeah, just 2 days away from the gifting craziness to begin. Feel ashamed that 30-year-old people, millennials, are behaving like this. Well, like I said, I'm hoping that they were intoxicated. Again, it doesn't make it any better, but yeah, they were totally sober and doing that. Oh, can we get him down before he gets to an L2? Okay. That does it. No lie, the reason I've been taking a little break is because I've been busy living a typical college life, and I don't mean schoolwork. Well, that's part of college, right? Go out and experience new things. Yeah. It's part of the fun and excitement. Yes, that will be the way we'll do that. Diablo from Mysterio would not be a good bet. You know, it's funny how things work, kind of, because I think having a Cosmic Gem on hand, or even to awake CGR is pretty nice. So if I hadn't used the generic on Nick, I would have never gotten the Cosmic Gem. Granted, if I hadn't used the generic on Nick, I would have had the skill, and I'd still have 2 generics. But I would definitely wouldn't use the generic on CGR. I probably would use a generic on Hercules. So I guess at the end of the day, it ends up being the same thing, really. Oh, this is going to be the first time using Ultron at R3. So let's see how well or poorly this goes. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Wow. It's quite some timing there, wasn't it? Quite some timing indeed. And that is a blink fight with Ultron. Yeah. Yeah, I've been using him for war. And that was the main reason I wanted him duped. It doesn't. I think for him to be useful where I wanted to use him in war, I think I need to have him at a higher sig. But I don't want. And I do have a fair bit of tech sig stones. I just don't want to commit to him. Yeah, we'll do that. Damn it, thought I was in basic. Turns out I was in the T4B. That's happened to me. When I was going for Mr. Negative, the first time he was around, I just wanted to get him as a 5-star, just to get a new 5-star. And I think I did like 4 million, thinking that I was in the featured arena. And then I don't remember how I realized, but yeah, that I realized I was in the basic arena. Supersonic, how you doing? How was the day coming along? How has life been treating you? I get that I have 1,000 gold entry in each fight. I'm gonna touch that arena, one of a billionaire. I think you get gold back though each win, and then you get gold in the milestones as well. Yeah. Oh, wait, yes, okay. Holy crap, I've already been going for 2 hours. Damn. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. Okay. So are you still playing the game, Supersonic, or no more time for that craziness? And if you are still playing, are you planning to participate in the gifting event? I have 112 million gold and never looked. Reading chat, watching darts, and drinking beer, I feel like an octopus. Okay. So one more match should do what we want for the feature arena. 27.5 is usually the goal. Just returned, catching up on stuff. Okay. Okay, he's not awakened. Yeah, fighting an awakened Nick is just more time than I want. One thing though, the monthly CAV EQ sucks. I think there was only one quest where I used the appropriate. No, two quests where I used the appropriate champion. One with X23 and the other was with Hitmonkey. Other than that, every single quest I either used Sung Shi or Corvus. Oh no, I used Corvus as well. So he was one of the proper hashtags. But other than that, it was Sung Shi or CGR. And the only reason was just I couldn't be bothered with like going through the hashtags and looking for who I had that was going to be applicable. If they made that like I guess it kind of is like searching by class, but I find searching by class so much more convenient than by hashtag. But it's kind of annoying, right? If people have been concentrating and ranking up champions over the last little while based on CAV EQ, and now that's all changed up. Yeah. But I mean, they need to do that because once you had the top champions of each class, you were set, right? But now you've got to go back to the drawing board in some cases. But I think, though, for the most part, so long as you got just a couple really good R3s, I don't think the hashtags are going to matter. Like, I think if you go in there with, like a Sung Shi, a CGR, somebody else who might not fit any of the hashtags, I think you'll be fine. My only complaint for it is just that it's cumbersome trying to select your team. I'm fine that they've changed it up, or it's not based on the classes; it's based on the hashtags. I'm okay with that, but yeah, I just don't like that. And it's kind of just a matter of practice, right? Like with the class-based ones, I already knew who from each class I was going to use. So with the hashtag ones, it's not something I'm necessarily familiar with, like to know what champions belong to each of those hashtags. But over time, if I do pay attention to that, I will become familiar with it, and so be it. But I walked in with R3, Doom, Diablo, Kingpin, Hitmonkey, and Apocalypse, and just kill everything. This month's CAV EQ is just boring. Yeah, because I mean, I think you could do that with the previous EQ when it was based on class as well, but it was just much easier to pick your team based on the class. But yeah, I kind of felt the same way. Like, yeah, you've got I just gave up reading the notes, honestly. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in with Sung Shi or CGR and get it done. And I think the reason I ended up using X23 was just that I did try a path with somebody that didn't go along with the hashtags, and it was a little bit slower. And so I was like, okay, let's go with X23, and yeah, she was fine. So yeah, and that's probably what I would end up doing. I would try whatever it is with the R3s, and if it seems slow, then go in with the appropriate champions. I'm popping out for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. All right, Adam. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And I might be back tomorrow. No, because I should be done all the arenas today. But if I still have some of the Summoner Trials tomorrow morning, then I might be back. Otherwise, not until Monday. Monday. Devastator, how you doing? And I'm seeing a lot of people in chat who I haven't seen for quite a while. It's good to see y'all still around. Wait. Oh, that doesn't work out well for me. Okay. Alright, that should be good for the featured. So now, once we're done with this, let's go use up some energy and then go finish off the basic. Alright. Right before we capped out on energy. Perfect time. Very good. Okay. So I think 1 or 2 hits should end each of these fights. I'm at 42 million in the basic arena. Lost my streak due to disconnect and went to bed after I lost it. Instead of building back the streak, I was furious. Same thing happened to me yesterday in the basic arena. I wasn't very far in. I was like close to 1 million. And the first match, well, I don't remember why I lost the first match or the first fight. The second fight, I just couldn't do anything. Couldn't parry. I couldn't dash back. Yeah, it was weird. And same thing. I was just like, I'm not going to bother getting back the streak tonight. So went to bed, and well, here we are now. But yeah, losing your streak when you're going for a champion, that's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying anytime, but especially if you're, actually trying to get something done in the arena. I honestly think the ban of bots in arena will not immediately result in lower arena cutoff. It will take some time. Well, if they were all banned just now, I guess we'll know. Then again, yeah, I don't think any of these current arenas would have gone all that high. But yeah, it is possible that even the predictions, because the predictions I have are all kind of low. I think the basic is should be around there. But yeah, we'll know because if this current arena goes really low, well, it could also be time of year though too. I think it's gonna make it. Well, it depends, I guess. If all we get is just a bunch of new bots, then no. But if with the ban, if we don't see any bots or very few, maybe. But I think too, with the bots out, people might not feel the need to go so high. Next week cutoff will definitely be lower than this week. Yeah. Well, and next week, well, the basic is Claire, who I don't think is going to go too high. I don't know who the featured is yet. But arena bots are not there on the next. Yeah. Buddy Lee, how you doing? Yeah, it's been there's so many people showing up in stream today who haven't seen for a while. But how's your Saturday coming along? Yeah, I think if oh, you know what it would be. No, I don't think the Hercules one. I don't think the bots would have actually had any impact there because I think that one's going to go high just from people going all out. Yeah, and without the bots, I think you might even see more people going. That is going to be a crazy arena. All right, now let's go finish off with the basics. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Was up early. Figured and I lost my streak in the basic last night, and I was not feeling like getting it back. So, although I wasn't going to finish off the basic yesterday anyways, but I wanted to get to about 3 million and then just have 5 million today, but I will need to run the basic twice today to get it done. We should end up between 5.5 and 6 now. And then later today I'll finish it off. 5:30 p.m. So I say it's perfect stream time to cover all the world. Yeah. Except it's not too often I'd be up this early. But I think usually after Monday and Thursday, most of the time I'm usually streaming earlier than 11, like then when the arena's reset. But yeah, Monday and Thursday. Oh, no, actually, this past Thursday, I was doing the side quest before arena's reset. But that's not too often. So, buddy, are you all done with the LOL Karina challenges, or do you still have like 1 or 2 more to do? So I was saying earlier at the beginning of the stream, I've just got the LOL Karina challenges, variant 8, and 4 paths for 7.3, and then I'll be done everything there is to do. Variant 8, though, I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. And the final Karina challenges, I don't even know if I'll ever get those done. The Star-Lord one, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until Star-Lord gets buffed. Star-Lord and Inhuman? Okay. I was at one point thinking to do the Star-Lord one first, but yeah, I probably will save that to be the final one. I'll wait probably until some point where I've got just a ton of resources in overflow, although most of those resources will probably get used up in the first fight, so... That actually might be the best one to do right now during the gifting event. Boy. No, I'm not ready for that nonsense currently. Although, depending on what the rewards look like for 7.4, if the rewards wouldn't get me to my first R4, I don't know if I'd be that much of in a rush to get 7.4 done, really. Although I think between 7.4 and Act 7 exploration completion, it should be enough. Yeah, I think for the Act stuff, for the completion and exploration of the Act, you should be looking at least half of a T5, a T6B, and T3A, if not more. I'm not too excited about farming resources again. Well, you don't need to farm. You've got the gifting event. Or are you mainly going to be doing GGCs? Did you see the graphic with what was being suggested as the items in the Greater Gifting Crystals? The only two things that I would be a little bit skeptical about would be the 6-star Awakening Gem and the 6-star Weapon X. Everything else I could see being accurate. Wait. So what are you up to on this spectacular Saturday, Mr. Lee? We will see what they are like. Didn't see the graphic. Yeah, I don't know how reliable that is. I have no idea where it was from. And I know Kabam's, but people were asking about what was going to be in the Greater Gifting Crystals on the forums, and all they said is you'll find out Monday. So they definitely haven't said anything. Let me see if I still have it here. I think that's it there. Yeah. So, okay. So there are the items that are supposedly going to be in the Greater Gifting Crystals. So it's pretty much everything. It's pretty much everything. I think there's 6-star, 5 or 6-star Hero Crystals, 5 or 6-star Nexus Hero Crystal, T4CC Catalyst, T4B Catalysts, T5B Frags, T5CC Frags, T6B Frags, T3A, yeah, Kang and Thanos, and the 5 or 6-star Weapon X. Got a kid's birthday party to go to. Then I'll probably catch some UFC fights later. Okay. Okay. You mean your kid has a birthday party to go to? Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing mainly, I could see the 5-star Weapon X, but I don't know about the 6-star. And if he is actually there, the chance of getting him is going to be like pretty damn low. Pretty low. It's your friend's kid? Okay. You only have one kid, right? Or do you have two? Oh, I thought I was going to make it to my L2. Ooh, no, that worked out okay. We survived. We conquered. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, Mysterio's not too bad. Actually, I think the slowest one for any of these Sinister 6 matchups is probably Green Goblin. But if I've got Corvus or CGR, then Green Goblin's pretty quick, but most others, he's takes a bit of time to get down. So how much time do you get any time off over the holidays? Off work? Oy. Well, that's one way to get the job done. Get him! Are you happy about the extended off season for War, or are you kind of like you want in there, pound the news? Yeah, I think the worst part of the extended off season though is just it just delays the amount of time to get those rewards, right? Well, we don't have that many more 5-stars to go. No point, yeah. No point in putting on another boost. Okay. From the 23rd to the 3rd off, which time I'll be in Puerto Rico. Okay. Not bad. Have you been there before? Should be a good time. Oy. Yeah, I was planning to be somewhere warm and sunny in January, but I don't know. My wife is from there, so we visit her. Okay, nice. How often do you usually get back? Or does she, I guess. So how often do you get to go? Mm. Usually every other year? Okay. Not bad. So would it usually be Christmas time that you'd go, or just whenever the opportunity is there? I think I've only had two Christmases. No, maybe. Yeah, two Christmases that I can remember without snow. And both times are when I was in the. Oh no, that's not true. Three, because I lived in Rome one year for Christmas. So yeah, so two times in the Caribbean and then one time in Italy. Other than that, I've always had a white Christmas. White and very cold. Mhm. That's not going to do. No, that's not too bad actually. That's not too bad at all. Okay, I didn't think that was going to do too much damage. Mostly Christmas, since we both have the time off, but we have gone for other occasions during different times. Okay. What does your wife do? How long have you been at Boeing? Or has that been like your career? Yes, we will do that. Yeah. Although Nightcrawler is gonna be taking his time, but that's fine. It's gonna use the L2, but I think that'd be a bit overkill. Be a little bit much. Wife is an engineer, and I've worked there for 15 years this January. Okay. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's gonna put some thought into what it's gonna carry out. All right. So still nothing in regards to the CCP. They learned you. Don't question anything. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe this was a bad idea. No. You still can do some damage. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh. Okay. I'll never get into CCP. Yeah. Maybe if you apply again, you should just add a letter and apologize for ever pointing out their failures. I apologize. I realize the error of my ways. I saw something of somebody saying they wanted to do like highlight. I don't remember who the champion was. They wanted to highlight a champion, but they didn't want to spend their own resources in getting like doing the fights and stuff. And I was going to leave a comment. Oh, doesn't seem like it's a problem for Buddy Lee. Yeah, I think it's quite unfortunate actually. I don't watch a ton of videos, MCOC videos, but and usually it's like if I'm looking, who people used as options for something in particular. But like instructional videos or whatever, I don't watch many. I've seen a few of yours, and I find them like very well done and quite useful. And you'd think, if anything, that's the kind of stuff they would want in the CCP. I don't know. Is an L2 going to get things done here? No. Am I even going to survive to get to an L2? Might get pretty close to 6 million actually, which won't be too bad because that means only 2 million more in the Summoner Trials, and then I am done with Arena for this session. Then I can take Suicides off and get 7-3 done. Finally. Yeah, actually that wouldn't be bad at all because having them off would probably make map 8 a little bit easier. How many times did you apply, buddy, for the CCP? It does stink to use own resources, though. It would be much easier to save for Karina challenges if I didn't need to use the resources for content. Yeah. You've got to be like one of the very few that has as many subs as you and is not in the CCP, which is quite funny because, well, I think to be fair though, like a lot of other people who've been in the CCP for any length of time, they're probably burnt out on doing videos from the CCP, and that's probably why you don't see that many from them. But I think for the most part, you're probably posting more videos than people in the CCP. I would have thought my work promoting two champs that people didn't think were any good in Tiger and IHOG would have given me a leg up to get it. Yeah, but it's obviously like that's yeah. So a while like oof. I think so I applied a while back, but it was I didn't use the YouTube, which I mean the YouTube is not applicable anyways because I don't have 500 subs. But I used the Discord server that I have as the whatever. And there's really nothing in the application to like unless they actually look at what you're doing, there's really nothing in the application to sell yourself, really. Yeah. So I use the Discord. I left the link for the Discord, and I know that they have never checked it. Because, like, I could see when, somebody joins or whatever, and there's been nobody that joined that would have had any kind of... Because I'm assuming it would have been, like, one of their Kabam accounts. And, yeah. So, I don't know. I kind of feel that unless they're already aware of the person, that they just don't even bother. Which, obviously, they're aware of you. I mean, you don't go from 0 subs to over 6,000 in a year, and people aren't going to take notice. I've applied probably 4 times, I think. Okay. Well, hey, if you ever make a I'm quitting MCOC video, you can use that as your reason. They're rude. They don't respond. If he's awakened, this... Okay, good. That will be a little bit quicker. It's funny too, right? Because there are some people who are in there who don't even meet the criteria. Or they probably meet the criteria now, but when they were accepted, they didn't meet the criteria. Because I know there was a couple people who didn't have the 500 subs on YouTube who were in. And it wasn't... I think for one of them, somebody asked in the stream how they got in. And somebody said, oh, because they have 500 subs like between YouTube and Twitch. But on the application, that's not what it says. It specifically says 500 subscribers on YouTube. It's not a combination from different platforms. I'd be really interested to know if PaC ever applied. I don't think there'd be any use to him because most of his stuff is like the offers or other people's content. So being in the CCP really wouldn't make any difference for him. But it'd still be really interesting because I mean, he's what, like the top 5 largest MCOC YouTubers? I think it's top 5 because there's only 2 over 100. And then Legacy and Dave. So that would be 4. Rich the Man. And I'm not sure who's bigger, Rich or PaC. So PaC would definitely be in the top 10. Rich might be bigger than him, so maybe they're not the top 5. I'd like to be able to do a video similar to Karate Mike, where he's taking 20 bosses with the champ, but using own resources. It's more, yeah. PaC did reply for CCP, but he got rejected. Okay. Well, he wouldn't have been rejected because they don't. Unless you're in, they... Yeah, like they don't respond to say no. They only respond to say, here's the info for the Discord server. But yeah, for him, yeah, it really doesn't make any sense for him to be in there. So actually, yeah, that would make sense. Going off of the content that he has done, now he could get in there and then change what he does, absolutely. But going off of what he does, it doesn't make any sense for him to be in there. But somebody like Buddy, it would be beneficial to Kabam to have somebody like that in there. To be honest, I find Prof Hoff the most hypocritical YouTuber in MCOC community. What do you mean hypocritical? Oh, do you mean like because he complains but he spends the money? But I think his thing is that the money isn't his, right? It's from the YouTube stuff. But it is still, the money ended up with Kabam. Yeah, some people have different niches for content. For us gameplay guys, it's much more important. Yeah. Like, I mean, for me, for the last year? No, maybe not quite a year. 8 months. It's just been crystal openings. And like that, you don't need to be the CCP for that whatsoever. But yeah, I think anybody who is doing instructional videos, well, to be honest, I think if you've got somebody who's doing instructional videos, Kabam should be seeking them out. Like offering, even without them applying, to be honest. Because that's beneficial to them. If you get somebody that goes in there and highlights how to play characters properly, that's a big benefit to Kabam. And to be, I don't know, I also kind of think that there should be something where people are required to do a video a month or something from the CCP side of things. Because you do have a lot of CCP people who, now when they first got in, they probably did a fair bit. But, after a while, it's like, I'm in, whatever. But I think, I don't think that they should be part of the CCP if they're not. Now, it doesn't have to be frequent, but I think there should be some kind of interval that you need to be doing videos. Have to be hush-hush about things. I think that's wrong. Yeah. No. I think that's fair. Like, because them having early access to information makes sense. So if they know who's coming out and they've got, early access to gameplay so that they can make videos so the videos are ready as soon as the champion's released, that's fair. And I get that, if they've got that early access, they shouldn't be able to divulge that information. So I think that's fair. I do think, and maybe I'm wrong, I have no idea, but I kind of have a feeling that there is, and maybe it's not explicit, maybe it's kind of just an understanding that if you're part of the CCP, you can't be very critical of Kabam. That I wouldn't care for. Like, I think you should always be able to speak your mind. But I do get why, for the company, they wouldn't like that, but... The dude has literally 60,000 units, makes money by creating MCOC content. He uses swag bucks to buy everything, and all Prof Hoff does is throwing diet on the game he loves playing. Yeah, but I mean, he's got the units because he's buying all the offers, right? So you're going to get units that way, and you're not doing any content. So you're accumulating units, but you're not doing anything to use the units. So that makes sense. Well, if you don't like the guy, you don't like him, I suppose. But yeah, fair enough. But hey, a lot of people do like him, right? 60,000 subscribers. So, Forger, how you doing? I do think that out of anybody starting an MCOC, and I don't know if it would work now for somebody. Finished all my finals. Ooh, congratulations. So now you get to enjoy the holidays. Good stuff. Yeah, I think his approach to, and I mean, it works for him because that's the way it started. But using other people's content, I think that was a great idea. Because you're going to, by far, have more content when it's what's sent to you as opposed to what you're doing yourself, right? Tells in videos he doesn't buy offers, but 60,000 units. I don't think he says that he doesn't buy offers, because he absolutely does. He even has videos where he's, doing the let me hide the screen and blah blah, right? So I can't see him saying that he doesn't buy offers, because he absolutely shows in videos or streams that he does. But yeah, I haven't watched any of his stuff in a long time, so I don't know. Okay. But I guess he should be doing a ton of gifting. You've got 60,000 units. That'll be good for a lot of gifting. Why is Mysterio so good for Domino? I don't know. Do they have a synergy together? Because I can't think of offhand if they have a synergy together. If he buys offers, he breaks them like they're all bad deals. Yeah, but I think no. I think he does say like if you think something's good. But then to be fair, most of the offers aren't usually very good. So, and yes, in his latest vid during Cyber Weekend, he claims not to spend money on it. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that's a blatant lie. Sorry for my rude approach. Oh no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, I haven't said it for a long time, but yeah, like I have no problem. Like people can just come into chat and say whatever they want. If I think something's inappropriate or whatever, I wouldn't read it off. And to be honest, if I think something inappropriate, like the only issue I would have is if somebody was harassing people in chat, or yeah, if somebody wants to come and harass me, I'm fine with that. But just as long as people that are in chat aren't being harassed, whatever. And I mean, we were just saying about like a BAM. Not dictating, but you can't speak your mind about Kabam if you want to be in the CCP. Like, yeah, I think if you have something to say, then say it. Negative or positive. But the only thing is, if I disagree with what you have to say about somebody, then I'll disagree. But I'm not going to be like, no, don't say bad things. No. I did like quite a while ago when I was still spending money in the game. I would usually look at what he had to say about offers. I already knew if I was going to buy something or not, but just to have a different opinion or another opinion. But yeah, you're getting context wrong. Doesn't spend his money; he will spend the donor's. Yeah, see, I know people say things like that, like, oh, an account is free to play because there's never been money out of my pocket, which is true, but then the account is not free to play. You as an individual may be free to play because, yeah, no money from your pocket, but the account, absolutely not, right? And I don't really know why that's such a selling point. Like, if you spend money or not, what difference does it make, really? Like, I haven't spent any money since just whenever the end of the Summoner event was. I spent $20 for that, but I didn't spend any on Cyber Weekend, and I don't think I'm going to spend any. Well, until the game is relatively fixed. But I definitely wouldn't say I'm free to play, because if there was something that came along that just seemed irresistible, or if the game is working properly, absolutely I'd spend money. And I have spent money in the past, so I am absolutely not free to play. There's always a different way to approach the game. Like KT1, BG, or Karate Mike, or even you or Buddy Lee does deserve my sub. Aww. Okay, I didn't expect to get this far in the basic, but not bad. Not bad at all. So I've just got a little bit for the Summoner Trials, 1.2 million to do there. Another 2 million for the basic. The featured and the T4B are done. All right, let's use up some energy. It's still money out of their pocket. You still have to do work on YouTube to get money from donations. It's fine. Invested that either someone values to donate or YouTube value. Yeah. Well, yeah, and the thing is too, so like the money out of their pocket is like looking at it. Okay, so I got $50 donated to me on YouTube. That goes directly back into an offer. So it was never in my pocket. However, it wasn't as though the money, yes, was in your pocket at some point. I've seen people who have the sigil who say that they're free to play. And I'm like, no. But I think though too is that there's different definitions of free to play. So that is fair, I guess. My definition would be like the BG. There's no money ever gone into the account. Okay, the game is in a bad state, but for guys like Hawk, the game is 7 years in a bad state, it seems. Yeah. Well, but the thing is too, for some people you have playing the game because they enjoy the game, and you also have people who play the game because they earn income because of the game. So there's like that's a consideration as well. I make money from the game, but I don't like to spend on the game. It goes into my bank account, and when I use it, it comes out of my pocket. Yeah. Need to get you 8 more subs. That 492 is annoying. It was 493. No, it was 494 the last time I looked. Yeah, it's still. Don't try to bring it down, Billy. It's 494. Damn it. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna get to the 6 extra subs. I think during the giveaways, I'll probably get the 6 to 500. There are free-to-play casual spenders, and there are whales. Yeah. But, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong. Well, it's beneficial to be spending money, right? If people weren't spending money on the game, we probably wouldn't have the game still. So, my only thing is, and to be fair, it's really not so much the problems in the game that's the reason for me not spending. It's more just the way they're responding or not responding to the problems. And it's also my nature that I don't like negative people. I could be even wrong about him when I have a chance to see him in person. I could get another viewpoint of him. So I think if he's negative on the offers, I think I would agree. For that, for the most part, because I don't think overall the offers are usually that great, and that's why Cyber Weekend and July 4th stand out so much, because those are better offers. But I do think sometimes if your drama and negativity will get views, and I think that could be part of it for some people too. Nothing wrong how you earn your money, but at least stay true to yourself. Yeah. But like I said, I don't really get why the big thing about being free to play. Like, I don't know. The only thing I could see with like trying to be free to play or come across as free to play is that because the biggest free to play YouTuber is very popular. So I don't think that's why BG is popular. I don't think he's popular just because he's free to play. I think he's popular because he's got a welcoming personality. He's good at the game. He's engaged, so on and so forth, right? I don't think it's just because he doesn't spend. That might have something to do with it, but yeah, I think it's more that specific individual. But yeah, I don't really care for somebody that's like, yeah, I'm free to play, but I have the sigil. Well, how are you free to play if you've got something that you have to spend money to have? Like it's a blatant lie, right? Oh wow. BG stays true to himself, yeah. And there's too much pointing fingers from free. I'm assuming that's free to play versus spenders. I think live and let live. Yeah. Well, again, without the spenders, we don't have a game. So, and again, I don't think there's anything wrong with spending money on the game. Oh, you son of a gun! All right, let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Free to play is more relatable in people, and also a bit of a flex if you've gotten to where you are as free to play. Some may also be embarrassed for their spending. But it's I guess. No, that makes sense. I mean, I look at it as a hobby, and time investment, something you enjoy doing. So it could be something like collecting comic books. It could be refurbishing cars, whatever. Right? So if you're, I get why people could be not want to admit because it's for whatever reason, but yeah. Like I think because let me see now where the Alliance Prestige is. But I'm pretty sure because I didn't spend for Cyber Weekend, I think I've fallen behind. Yeah, I've definitely fallen behind for the Alliance. So my Prestige is 13.1 and the Alliance Prestige is 13.2. So I'm now below average for the Alliance. So mine is 13.1. Not a ton below, but below. And when I joined, I think I was at 12.8. And the Alliance Prestige was probably 12.4-ish. But a big part of that, like me being behind in the Alliance Prestige, is also, I think it's mainly actually the amount of R4s that the Alliance has now. Some want to hide their visa bills from wives. Yeah. That's probably the safe thing to do. I know I'm not the lowest for Prestige, but I'm definitely below the Alliance average, so that R4 Apocalypse is definitely going to be a thing. Boy, it's good to see how quick we've come along, though. Because like I said, when I joined, I've only been here a few months, but we were like mid-12s. So Max put a video out showing his monthly spending, which I respect, but at the same time, I think it was 6,000 per month. That much is unthinkable to most people, and more than many people. Yeah, but I mean, if and I don't, yeah, like he doesn't need to, and I mean, he's not going to say how much he makes, but let's say he makes. I guess you'd have to be pretty high up there. But let's just say it was 24,000 a month or 30,000, right? So I mean that would be a quarter of what you're making a month. But even so, whatever. So let's say he's got a house, a car, whatever. It's all paid off. He's got no debt, whatever, right? Now, if it's I can't feed my kids, but I'm spending 6,000 a month on this game, then I think there's a problem. But when I was spending, so exactly how much on this, I don't know. But in a 3-year period, I spent 20,000 on the iTunes store. Majority of it was here, so I think it's between 12 and 16,000 is what I've spent in total. So I mean, for some people, that would be absolutely insane for a mobile game or a game. But yeah, it's yeah, and a big part of it too depends on what are you making as well. All right, so we're out of energy. We're done what we need to do for the arenas. See if we got. Oh, look at that! Perfect timing for the game to crash on me, isn't it? And we got nobody else going. All right. Well, I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but I will definitely be back Monday. And like I said, most people that are here are usually here. So Monday I will post on Discord, but Monday will be a unit giveaway. And it's going to be a 900 units just because I figure for the most people are just going to want greater gifting crystals. 900 is going to make it just more convenient. And then the ones on Discord will be 1,500 units, same idea. But obviously, if somebody doesn't want greater gifting crystals or they want something else, whatever it is they want, up to 900 on the YouTube streams or up to 1,500 on the Discord ones. Yeah, thanks for coming hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.